Sadhgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Mahabharata210. As you may remember, the king Virata told his daughter that Brihanala was going to be her companion. Treat her with the respect due to a queen. Take her to your apartments. Arjuna was happy to be the teacher to the sweet-natured, charming daughter of Virata. Uttara's companions, too, began to learn dancing from him. Arjuna was enjoying the Anyatavasa more than he thought. The king was inspecting his horses. When he was going on his rounds, he saw a dark, handsome man looking at the horses with the eyes of one who loves horses. Virata thought to himself, "This man is the most handsome man I've ever seen. He attracts me. He seems to love horses. It looks as though he knows all about them. I can see it by the way he looks at them. I must summon him to my presence and find out who he is." Even as he was thinking of calling him to his presence, Nakula approached the king. After saluting him, he said, "I have come to your city with the intention of earning a living. I'm an expert in the management of horses. If you will make me your servant, I will be grateful to you." Virata said, "You can be in charge of my beloved horses. I am happy to have an expert handling them with love and care. I'm sure I will be leaving them in safe hands. But to me you seem to belong to some high caste, and not that of a stable boy. How is it you are asking for work here? I do not think you are used to work. You seem better fitted to command someone else." Nakula smiled and said nothing. Virata said, "You can be in charge of the stables." Nakula was glad he was not asked many more questions. He said, "My name is Damagranti. I will do my best to please you in every way." He was immensely pleased to be with the horses which he loved. He was almost as happy as he was in Indraprastha. Sahadev was the last to enter the sabha of Virata. He had put on the dress of a cowherd. With a staff in his hand, he looked as charming as his cousin Krishna when he was in Gokula. Sahadev came to the king and said, "Please make me the chief cowherd in your kingdom. I will guard your cattle wealth. I can cure any disease which affects cows and bulls. I'm a specialist in the handling of cows. They will yield more milk if I milk them. They'll be healthy and beautiful. My name is Tantrapala, and I have come to your kingdom since your main wealth is cattle, and I feel you will give me a place in the cowshed." Virata looked at Sahadev and said, "Whoever you may be, it looks as though you have seen better days. You do not seem to deserve this menial task. But you are welcome to Virata. I have never said no to anyone who asks a favor of me. As for you, you are doing me a favor by taking charge of my cattle and wealth. I'm very pleased with my good fortune." Thus the 5 Pandavas entered the city of a king who was very good and very noble. For the first time in their exile, the Pandavas were happy. They had now managed to solve their major problem. It was now only a question of time before they could emerge out of their hiding and claim the world which was theirs. Chapter 4. Sarandari. Draupadi entered the city in the guise of Sarandari. The passerbys were struck by the beauty of this woman who was dressed in such old and dirty rags. She held the strands of her long flowing hair in her right hand. Sadhgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.